Gary, where are you? I see you haven't prepared dinner yet.
Yeah, I've got some errands to run.
Errands? You're always away from home these days.
I'm busy too. Eat your dinner by yourself.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Huh?
I've been telling you all along. You're a stay-at-home husband, right? But I come home from work and there's no food, and you haven't cleaned the house either. You're slacking off on your own work.
Shut up. Why don't you just do that yourself? Just because I'm a house husband, that doesn't mean I'm home 24 hours a day. You're a grown woman. You can take care of yourself.
Then you're not a house husband. You're just a jobless husband.
Then how about this? You work for a big company, and you have a lot of money. Why don't you hire a housekeeper?
What's the point of being husband and wife if I hire a housekeeper?
What do you mean?
When we got married, we made a promise. I'd earn the money, you'd take care of the house. We'd work together to build a warm home. You said that yourself, have you forgotten?
Oh, you're talking about that again? Sure. I said I'd take care of the house, but I haven't been like this forever. I'm just going out because of what I'm into right now.
What are you into? What is it?
I won't tell you. You wouldn't get it if I told you anyway.
You're not cheating on me by any chance, are you?
Huh? Of course not. Women are so quick to doubt like that. If you're a house husband, are you not allowed to have hobbies?
That's not what I'm saying. At least at this late hour, you should be home.
You're making me feel so cramped. I'm a grown man now, okay? I'm not a kid. Don't put a curfew on me.
It's not like I'm putting a curfew. I'm just saying I don't want you to be late every day.
You're such a pain in the butt. I'd rather be alone.
You don't listen to me at all, Gary. Do you hate me? Do you want a divorce?
No one said that.
I'm asking that because you seem to be acting that way.
I have no intention of getting a divorce, so don't worry. I'm just not at home right now because I've made a good friend.
What friend? A guy? A woman?
I don't have to tell you that much. It's my friend, male or female. It doesn't matter.
I hate to say this, but the money you're spending to play around is coming out of my paycheck. What kind of things are you spending it on? I think I have a right to know.
You're so condescending.
To be honest with you, I was actually in the red last month.
What? You're lying. You work for a big company. You must make a lot of money. You can't be in the red.
You haven't forgotten, have you? Whose fault is it that we're in the red? You bought a $10,000 watch because you insisted, and on top of that, we had to pay our rent, living expenses, and all that.
Oh, seriously? I was going to buy a motorcycle this month.
That's impossible. Totally impossible. I may make more money than other people, but there's a limit to spending. You're a house husband. You have to think about the family budget.
Okay, bye.
What do you mean, bye? Hey, Gary? Good morning, sis. Melissa, good morning. What's up so early in the morning? Anna, I was wondering if you're okay. What? Isn't Gary back yet? That's right. He isn't home yet. I see, that's worrisome. Thanks for dropping me a text last night too. I had a lot to talk about, and it ended up getting really long. Don't worry about it. We're sisters. We're supposed to help each other. Gary and I have been married for 5 years, but he's been acting strange lately. I get emotionally unstable. I sometimes say things too strongly at him. But you're really lonely, right? I understand how you feel. My ex-boyfriend was like that to me. Oh, your ex-boyfriend. I was in a serious relationship. I was even thinking about marriage. But he had a woman he was in love with. I was the other woman. That's too harsh. It's tougher for you, Anna. He was just my boyfriend. But Gary is your husband. What a considerate little sister. When Mom says she's getting remarried, I was scared of having a new father and a new sister. But I'm glad it was you, Melissa. What are you talking about? We've been together since we were little. I was already in middle school. Oh yeah, you're 7 years older than me, and I'm already 28. Wow, time flies. Oops, sorry for the long text again. I know you're going through a lot of hard times as well. Hard times? Not really. Oh, but after you quit your previous company, You said you can't find another job, didn't you? That's not a big problem, so I don't mind. Are you planning to go back to our parents' house? No, I don't think so. But how are you going to pay the rent for the apartment? I'm sure there's a limit to how much you can scrape together from your savings. Are you getting by? I canceled my apartment. I'm staying at a friend's house and going to internet cafes. I'm doing okay. You're not fine at all. If you want, I can introduce you to someone I know who runs his own company. He said they're short on staff right now. Even if you didn't get a job there, he might be able to introduce you to other companies through his connections. No. I don't need you to take care of me that much. If it comes to it, I can just start a part-time job. I'm more worried about you than that. I think you should think about getting a divorce. Oh, I think Gary takes advantage of your earning money and gets too spoiled. He's letting you work alone while he's playing around and not taking care of the house. He is simply not doing his job. That's true. Besides, I have a hunch that he's having an affair. An affair? With who? That remains to be seen. Then I'll find out. What? You'll find out? How? Leave it to me. I'll make sure you don't suffer anymore. I'll look into it for you. You lay back, sis. I'll take over for you because you're busy with your work. I'll expose the truth. Melissa, you really are a good little sister. It's for the sake of my beloved sister. As a sister, this is nothing. Really, you don't have to do anything, Anna. You can just think about yourself and relax. I'll hire a detective or something. A detective? No. You don't have that kind of money. If you want to hire a detective, I'll pay for it. No, you don't have to do anything. You just wait for my report. I'll look into it. If you insist, I'll rely on you, Melissa. Yep. You know what? Instead of agonizing over your husband's affair, why don't you go out with another guy for a change? What? What are you suggesting? It's fine. If it's just a date, it's not a big deal, right? I'll introduce you to someone nice. I appreciate the offer, but I can't do that. What a waste. He's handsome and tall, and I highly recommend him. You should go on a date with a good-looking guy and make Gary regret. I'm not trying to make Gary regret or anything, but thank you for your concern. I see. You're a serious person, aren't you? I'm sorry for making such a strange suggestion. Take it easy now. Thank you. My sister Melissa was my emotional support at that time. Melissa is the daughter of my new father. We are not blood related, but our bond is genuine and real. Melissa is 7 years younger than me, but she is very strong and always encourages me. However, no amount of reassuring encouragement from my sister can change the reality. The reality is still the same. Even though we have been together for 5 years, my relationship with my husband is the worst. I wonder how long we have been like this. I was discouraged from the bottom of my heart. And although my sister said she would look for the affair partner on my behalf, I was not willing to leave our problems to others. I decided to investigate on my own. I kind of knew myself that I didn't have any love for my husband anymore, and I was planning to divorce him. But before I do that, I wanted to investigate and find out if he was cheating on me. If he was, I wanted to ask him to give me back my money. So I requested a detective to investigate. As a result, I found out a horrifying fact. Anna, you're in danger. What happened all of a sudden? Run away now. Run away? Why? Run away from Gary, otherwise he'll find you. What? What are you saying out of nowhere? Was I playing hide and seek with Gary? This is no time to laugh. Anna, where are you? I'm off work today. I'm hanging out with my friends at a cafe in front of the station. What are you doing so carefree? If you stay in a place like that, he'll find you. What are you talking about? I heard something at our parents' house. If I send her to the other world, a huge fortune will be mine. Gary's after your inheritance. You're joking. I'm not joking or anything, I'm serious. I mean, what do you mean that you heard about that at our parents' house? Huh? Why was Gary with you at our parents' house? No, I mean, Oh yeah, he wanted to give some souvenirs from his trip to our parents. Huh? A trip? I don't think he's been on a trip recently. Well, that doesn't matter now. That guy got married for your money. Is that so? That's why I told you to break up with him. I'm breaking up with him. Really? Yeah, there's no way I can stay married to a guy who says he's going to make me go to the other world. That's right. So, you'd better not see him again. Get far away from him before he gets you. Don't worry, I've already taken care of it. Oh, really? I'm glad to hear that. But there's something I have to do before I leave Gary. What's that? I have to ask for compensation for the affair. Oh, don't worry about that. I asked a detective to look into it, and it seems that Gary wasn't cheating on you. I think it was purely for money. No, that's not it, Melissa. I'm claiming compensation from you. Huh? From me? I have to tell you, I was very shocked. I was betrayed by the sister I trusted. Wait a minute. Don't say things that don't make sense. Gary's affair has nothing to do with me. You can't just laugh it off. Anna, are you trying to say that Gary and I are having an affair? That's right. Of course not. Don't be silly. I have proof. I hired a detective to record audio. Audio? I wish I could send it to you right now, but the file is too heavy to send on text. What did you record? You and Gary's conversation. You told Gary, leave Anna and live with me. Oh no, there's a reason for that. Don't make excuses like that. And you two were talking about how you were going to take all my money. Then, Melissa, you said, I tried to get Anna to cheat on you with a new guy, but it didn't work out. No, how did you come up with that idea? You wanted to make me cheat on Gary and get compensation? It's not like that. Yes, it is. And Gary got all excited and made a plan to get rid of me, right? Hey, why don't you say something? I'm sorry. I don't want to hear an apology. What did you want? Because I couldn't help it. I fell in love with Gary. But I didn't want to hurt you because I liked you too. I had to make a plan in secret. That's a lie. If you liked me, you wouldn't have done this. Don't say that. If you liked me, you wouldn't have thought of sending me to the other world. I tried to stop Gary's plan. I asked him not to take your life. I begged him. That's just because you didn't want to become a criminal yourself. That's not true. I wanted my favorite sister to live. You're lying. No matter what you say, I don't believe you. Why not? You know best that I'm a good little sister who loves you. I was really fooled. I thought you were a good girl, kind of like an angel. But you were really a devil with a black heart. No, I wasn't. When I was worried about Gary, you listened to me a lot. How did you feel then? Because at that time, you pretended to be on my side and kept listening to me. You're really awful. I'm sorry. It's too obvious. When you texted me, isn't Gary back yet? You were with Gary, weren't you? I can't believe you ridiculed me like that. Don't blame me so much. Gary and I are married. Yeah. If we were boyfriend and girlfriend, we could turn back, but we can't, as husband and wife. Melissa, you said so yourself, right? It couldn't be helped, because I fell in love with the same person as you did. It's just that the person I fell in love with happened to be your husband. Wow, now you're acting defiant. You're totally oblivious to my feelings. You have no right to blame me. Feelings? My lonely feelings. What do you mean? I'm having trouble finding a job, and I don't get along with my family. My savings are dwindling. You're telling me that I can't rely on anyone in such a difficult situation? You've come this far and still you're trying to protect yourself with lies again? Huh? Your job hunting isn't not going well. You're just too lazy to do it. And you say your savings are dwindling, but you were living a pretty good life with Gary's contributions, weren't you? That's practically my money. That's not true. I was looking for a job. Then where did you apply for this year? Well, I applied for ABC Corporation. See, you lied again. What? That company has been in financial trouble lately and they're not hiring this year. But maybe it was somewhere else. Don't you feel pathetic for lying so blatantly? You say you don't get along with your family, but that's not true either. How can you be so sure? Mom told me. I heard that our parents are on vacation right now and away from their house. Mom was happy that you gave her the trip as a gift. She praised you for being a filial daughter. I just happened to win a ticket to a hot spring resort. That's a lie too. You always said you never do sweepstakes because you never win anything. To keep your parents away from home, you gave them a trip as a gift with Gary's money, or rather, my money. Were you going to make out with him while they were gone? You don't have to emphasize my money so much. It's my money. Money I earned by working hard and sweating. No, sis. You're just an office worker. You don't sweat that much, do you? You don't understand anything, do you? Enough, I'm starting to feel like I'm wasting my time. What's with that? It's so annoying. Huh? If you're going to say that, I shouldn't have told you about Gary's plan. You should have just been killed by him. Are you stupid? What? I told you I knew about the plan even if you didn't tell me. As a proof, Gary's already been arrested. What? He's been questioned by the police right now. Police? I thought you were at the cafe. There's no way I'm giving out real information to the enemy. Enemy? Wait, he hasn't committed any crime yet. Why was he arrested? There's such a thing as attempted murder. Will Gary end up in jail? Probably. Otherwise, I'd be scared. No way. Then my plan is messed up. I thought Gary and I were going to live a life of elegance. You won't. You'll have to work. No. Your father is a good man. I wonder why you grew up like this. I'm so sad. Hey, help me. You're my sister. Not anymore. Oh no. In fact, I'm charging you compensation. Just be prepared. There's no way I can pay. You're healthy and young. You can work as much as you want. Don't be spoiled forever. Ah! Stay away from me forever. Goodbye. Wait, sis! Please, wait! Gary tried to settle the case, but I refused. In the end, he was sentenced to prison. Of course, we divorced. He'll be behind bars for a while. I no longer have to worry about being harmed by him. Melissa, on the other hand, was cut ties with her parents. Melissa had an affair with my husband and even tried to kill me. Our parents would never forgive her. Gary, her lover, was arrested and her parents abandoned her. Melissa can no longer rely on anyone. So she reluctantly started job hunting, but she could not find a full-time job. She has managed to live on her own by working part-time jobs. Of course, I mercilessly demanded compensation from both Melissa and Gary. 6 months have passed since then, and finally peace has returned to my daily life. I've been single for the first time in 5 years, but I'm busy every day, so I don't feel lonely. I will continue to work at the job I love and walk a new life. Hugh, we're going on our honeymoon today. Where did you go this morning?
Give it a rest already. Why are you calling so early in the morning? I was sound asleep.
What? You were sleeping? Hugh, where are you?
Why should I tell you?
Because we're going on our honeymoon today. But when I woke up this morning, the guy who was supposed to be next to me was gone. I don't even see your luggage.
I'm already here.
What?
I left after you went to bed last night.
Huh? What do you mean?
I changed my plans and left before you, but you can leave today as planned. There's no hurry.
I'm a little confused. Why did you leave the day before by yourself?
It doesn't matter. We're going to have to spend every day with each other from now on. Just give me a little space while we're traveling.
You didn't even say anything to me before you left. Besides, you sound like you don't want to be with me.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that sometimes it's better to be apart than to be stuck together 24/7. It's more refreshing to be apart once in a while.
But it's our honeymoon. What's with going separately on your honeymoon?
It's okay if we just meet up here. It would be stifling to be together. all the way to the airport. So there you are. I'll meet you at the hotel, right?
I can't believe it's our honeymoon and I have to go alone.
You got to marry me, the next president of the company. Don't be so picky. I have no plans of becoming a plain old husband just because we're married.
What do you mean?
It means don't chain me down. I don't want to lose my freedom just because we're married. I don't want to be tied down by my wife.
Oh, really? If you want to be so free, you shouldn't have gotten married.
Marriage is necessary for status. It's easier to be trusted at work if you're married than if you're single.
Then why did you choose me?
I'm the next president of the company. I could have married a prettier, better-looking woman. But pretty women are too proud to marry. I chose you because you're just the right person.
What do you mean?
You may be ugly, but you're a good cook and a modest, family-oriented woman. I married you because I knew you'd tolerate me playing around a little.
That's a terrible thing to say. So you chose me so you could do anything you wanted.
Just don't complain about my every move. We're newlyweds, and you're being selfish about wanting to be with me. There's no reason for me to be married to you, you know?
Huh? Well, okay. I'm heading to the hotel now. Where do you want to meet up?
Anyway, call me when you get to the hotel. Then we'll think about it.
Okay, fine then. Hugh, I just arrived at the hotel. I'm about to check in. Where's your room?
I'm not telling you.
What?
I have another room at the hotel.
What? What do you mean? We're on our honeymoon and we're getting separate rooms?
You got a problem with that?
Not a problem, but I've never heard of newlyweds staying in separate rooms.
You know what? Don't force your common sense on me. I told you before, I'm a freedom-loving man. I like to spend time alone when I sleep.
You have a double room and you want to spend the night alone?
What's your point? Anyway, I've reserved another single room for you. You can stay there.
So we're splitting up for the night?
Tonight is free. I'll call you tomorrow when I'm ready.
You're with another woman now, right?
Huh?
I didn't tell you until now, but I actually knew that you're having an affair.
What?
You said you wanted to be alone when you were on the road. You were playing around with the person you were cheating on me with in the seat next to you, weren't you?
How the hell did you know about that? Don't tell me you've been watching me this whole time.
Sounds like I hit the bullseye. A friend of mine told me about you a few days ago. She saw you going to a hotel room with a young woman. She said you guys were holding hands without a care in the world. My friend was surprised.
What the hell? So you saw us?
Besides, when you're at home, you're always on your phone. You often went out alone at night. You're always acting so weird. But I wanted to believe you. I figured it was impossible for a newlywed to cheat. But now that you're sharing a room, she's with you, isn't she?
Well, there's no hiding it now. That's right. I'm traveling with her. When you're the next president of the company, you must have a mistress or two. I'm proud to be a male when I have a young, beautiful woman with me. With a plain, ugly woman like you, it just gets so boring.
So that's how you're going to turn the tables on me. If you're going to go that far, why did you plan the honeymoon? I wouldn't have come in the first place if I knew you were going to bring your fling.
Don't be mistaken. The honeymoon was just a formality.
Just a formality?
You're married and you're not even going on a honeymoon. I wouldn't look good as the next president of the company, would I? So I decided to keep it a honeymoon. I'm going to enjoy my trip to LA with my girlfriend.
Huh?
You should be thankful you married me, the next president of the company. After being brought up in a poor single-parent family, it's like becoming Cinderella.
Don't assume I was poor just because I was raised by my mother. I was able to do anything I wanted to since I was young. I even went to college.
Compared to me, the son of a CEO, you're poor as hell.
If you want to think that, go ahead.
But let me tell you something. Don't even think about getting a divorce just because I cheated on you. If you divorce me, you'll go back to being poor. You're going to be the wife of a company president. It's your job to put up with a little infidelity.
I see. Have fun with your girlfriend. I'll enjoy my trip.
That's what I'm talking about. You've got a good head on your shoulders, don't you? That's the kind of attitude befitting the wife of the next president of the company. I'm glad I married a smart woman. Well, I'll give you some attention when I feel like it. Just think of it as a solo trip this time and go sightseeing on your own.
Mr. Townsman, is this a good time?
Regina, long time no see. How have you been?
Yes, good. How are you, Mr. Townsman?
You call me that is too formal, so please stop it.
I'm sorry. I've been calling you that since I was a kid.
I know. I'm glad to hear from you. I don't care what you call me. By the way, what's going on?
My husband and I are on our honeymoon.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to LA. How's your trip? You having fun?
Well, there's a little problem.
What's wrong?
I'm afraid marrying him was a big mistake.
What's that? Hugh, the man you married, is going to follow in his father's footsteps and become president. I thought if you married him, your future would be secure.
At first, I thought so too, but...
It seems you've got a serious problem. Can you tell me in more detail?
It's not something I'm comfortable texting about, so can I call you later?
Okay, sure. I'm always good to go. I'll be waiting for your call.
Thank you.
Hey, Regina. Enjoying your solo trip?
Yes, thanks to you. I took a walk, had some tea, and just took it easy.
I see. I'm just relaxing on the beach with my girlfriend. I'm having a good time forgetting about everyday life. I'm gonna spend the night with her, by the way. Sorry you're gonna have to sleep alone.
So you're just gonna leave me alone for the whole trip?
Huh?
We haven't seen each other even once here, have we? We've stayed in separate hotel rooms the whole time. We haven't even been sightseeing together.
I don't care. You and I are going to have to live together for decades. I don't want to be with you when we're traveling too.
I thought you said that was just on the road.
I changed my mind. It's a trip after all. I wanted to spend it with a cute girl.
Then why bother planning a honeymoon at all?
Oh, stop nagging. I told you I'm a freedom-loving guy. If we're not on the road, it's hard to play around with my parents lurking around. I'll take the liberty of messing around while we're on our honeymoon. If you have a problem with that, go home alone.
I'm already home.
What?
I took the liberty of going home first while you were hanging out with your girlfriend.
You just left without even saying hi to me?
Why should I say hi to you?
We're married, for God's sake. If you were leaving, you should have said hello.
I don't even know where you are. How the hell am I supposed to say hello?
Why didn't you just text me?
I just texted you. You're gonna tell me to do whatever you want anyway. I'm just packing up my stuff and getting ready to move out.
Whoa, wait. You're not getting a divorce, are you?
Yes, of course. I'm not going to live with a husband who cheats on his wife on our honeymoon.
Are you insane? I'm the next president of the company. If you divorce me, you'll lose your position as wife of the president. Are you okay with that?
Mrs. President?
That's right. You go back to being poor. If you just hold out a little longer, you could be Mrs. President. It would be a waste of time if we divorced over something as trivial as an affair.
But you can't be the president, so I can't become Mrs. President, can I?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Your father, he's pissed at you.
My father? You met my dad?
After we got back from our trip, I went to give him and my mother-in-law some gifts. Then he asked me why I came home alone. I told him why, and he said, "My stupid son made an enemy of an important customer." Did you tell my father about the affair? I mean, when have I ever made an enemy of a client? I'm on vacation. You can't cause trouble with a business client. My father is a big client of yours.
Your father? You're from a single-parent family, aren't you?
Townsman Trading Corporation.
What?
You at least know his name, right?
Yes, I do. It's one of my company's clients.
My father is the president.
Wait. I'm not following you. Your father is the president?
My father is President Townsman of Townsman Corporation. Don't you think we look alike?
But your last name isn't Townsman.
That's right. My father and I are father and daughter, but my parents divorced, so I took my mother's name.
But if your parents divorced and your mother took you in, then you're no longer related to your father.
No, that's not true. I mean, they're divorced, but my mother and I still keep in touch with my father. It sounds like they broke up because of differences. It's not like either of them cheated on each other. My father paid good child support. He put me through college.
I can't believe you're the boss's daughter. So you weren't poor?
I wouldn't say I was poor, would you? You married the daughter of the president of a business partner. You cheated on her on your honeymoon. I wonder if my father would keep quiet if his precious daughter had to go through this.
Wait. I won't be fooled. Your father wasn't at the family reunion. He wasn't even at the wedding. You're really lying about your father being the boss of a business partner, aren't you?
My father is just trying to stay out of the public eye. If you doubt me, ask your father. Besides, I'm sure your father explained everything to you. That the president of Townsman Corporation is my father.
Now that you put it that way, I might have heard something like that, but there are so many clients I've forgotten. I'm just an ordinary employee. I haven't really gotten involved in management yet.
You're a pretty lax president-elect, aren't you? Of all the companies you do business with, my father's company is the most important. My father's company was an important business partner of yours. What would happen if they cut off business with you?
Well...
It would be inevitable that the company would suffer a great deal of damage.
So you're saying I'm responsible for that?
I'm sure you would be.
Give me a break.
I actually called my father while I was on vacation. My dad was appalled. It's like I married a prick who takes his mistress on our honeymoon.
Regina, I'm leaving right now.
Huh? What about her? Are you coming back together?
Just forget about her.
Oh, that's too bad. And you brought her all the way to LA.
I'll just leave her here. If something happens to the company because of me, I'm in huge trouble. Regina, where are you? Regina!
What are you doing so early in the morning? I'm at my parents' house.
I'm in a bad way.
What?
I got fired from my dad's company. He's been having problems with his clients because I caused a lot of damage to the company.
Well, there you go.
But it's not like they stopped doing business with us. Firing me is overreacting.
Is it?
I heard your father suggested it as a condition of doing business with us. They wanted them to fire a misogynist employee, and my father cut me off without giving it thought. I'm next in line.
I guess your father decided you weren't fit to be his heir.
What am I supposed to do now? I was about to become the next president. I can't believe they suddenly fired me.
Why don't you just look for a job?
I don't want to. I just got a cushy job at my parents' company. I was about to get the post of president. I can't do it, working for another company.
But you've been laid off. You have no other choice but to work somewhere else, right?
So Regina, you go and convince your father.
Huh?
I want you to ask him to rescind my dismissal.
I don't want to.
Why not? We're married, right?
We don't even know each other anymore.
Well...
I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. I'll be filing a claim for compensation as well.
Alimony? You want me to pay?
Of course. You cheat on your wife with impunity. Did you think you could escape compensation?
But we had just got married and we were still on our honeymoon. Married life hadn't really started yet.
You're an idiot. Marriage is not like a company. There's no probationary period. We may have been newlyweds, but we were already married. If you commit adultery, you have to answer for it. And I have proof.
Proof?
In the middle of our honeymoon, you were kind enough to send me pictures of your affair with her. Selfies of you guys in the hotel playing around. Pictures of you on the beach. I saved them all as proof of your affair.
Oh no, I just wanted to enjoy my freedom a little bit.
When you're divorced and single, you'll have all the freedom you want. Well then, I'm going to work now. Good luck with your job search.
Wait, Regina! Regina, help me.
What now? I've already divorced you. Will you stop contacting me?
Can I borrow some money?
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
It's a mess. The husband of the woman I cheated with also asked for compensation.
Oh, so she was married.
She told him she was going on a trip with friends. I thought he'd never find out. But when she came home from the trip, she told him.
You're such an idiot. You took her all the way to LA. She had to go home alone, so of course she was pissed off.
I got a certified letter yesterday. I don't have a job. I've paid you compensation and my savings is dried up. I have no more money to pay you. The only way I can pay him money is it going into debt and borrow it?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't talk to me like I'm someone else. I'm in real trouble. You're still working, right? I'll pay you back later, I promise. Can you help me out a little?
I don't want to help you.
Why not?
I'm the one who wants to know. Why should I lend you money?
We were married.
We're divorced. We're strangers. Even more than that. You disrespected me, calling me ugly and poor. You cheated on me without a care. You made fun of me because I'm quiet. But if you think I'll listen to anything you say, you're wrong. I don't even want to look at you anymore.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry about before. I'm sorry I got carried away. Please, help me.
It's all your own fault. Take responsibility yourself.
Regina.
After that, my husband borrowed money and paid compensation to his lover's husband. Now he's working part-time jobs to pay off the debt. He's working day and night. He was evicted from the apartment where he lived with me because he couldn't pay the rent, and moved into his parents' house. However, my husband's father, outraged by the misdeeds on our honeymoon, kicked him out. Rumor has it that he is now living a homeless life, moving from internet cafe to internet cafe. As for me, after the divorce, I went back to my parents' house to live peacefully with my mother. I keep in touch with my father regularly and have meals with him. I ask him for advice about my work. And recently I started a relationship with a senior colleague at work with the intention of getting married. My previous marriage left me in a mess. I had planned to be alone for a while, but unlike my ex-husband, he is faithful and trustworthy. My father and mother are both convinced that he is the right man for me. I want to build a warm family with him who cares about me. Hi Taylor, have you had a chance to think about the cohabitation thing? I've been waiting for your response forever, but I can't wait any longer. It's been a whole month. I'm sure you've reached a decision by now. Can you let me know already? Why are you being so stubborn? Hi Alana. I've already given you my answer many times. We're not going to live together. And I've also told you many times that I won't accept that answer. If your mother-in-law requests to live together, you should go along and say by all means. It's time to stop this pointless stubbornness and learn what it means to be a good daughter-in-law. Besides, Cole also wants to live with me. But your stubborn attitude is holding him back from taking the next step. He has clearly said he doesn't want to live with you. It's a joint decision between us not to live with you. Either you're making assumptions or he's being considerate toward you. You clearly don't understand his feelings. You're failing as a wife. When you deny the most crucial part, it's impossible to make any progress. Anyway, living together is happening no matter what. I'll move over there. You better be thankful since I'm going through all this trouble. No way. Once I've sorted out my moving arrangements, I'll let you know, so make sure you're prepared to welcome me. No matter what you say, we have no intention of living with you.
Hey, honey. Sorry for texting you so late. I got a message from my mom about the living situation. Is she forcing us to agree or something?
Oh, hon. Yeah, it's like she's taking matters into her own hands.
I'm totally against it. I can't live with her. You made it clear, right?
Of course, I haven't agreed to anything. I was planning to talk about it when you got back from your night shift. I guess she made the first move.
What happened?
If you read our chat from this afternoon, it'll make more sense. But to sum it up, it's like if the mother-in-law wants to live together, the daughter-in-law should follow suit. I told her you were against it too, but she said it was either me assuming things or you're being considerate toward me. You're supposed to be in favor of living together, so she's planning to move in with us. She said to get ready to welcome her. Voila.
Seriously? She's just completely ignoring our opinions. Even though she's my mom, I'm so fed up with her. So when is she planning to move in?
She let us know when she's ready, so it might not be right away, I guess.
She hasn't given a clear date. Doesn't seem like it's happening in the next few days. But we should probably consider that we don't have all the time in the world. Well, we should figure something out before our honeymoon trip next week.
True that. I guess it won't be tomorrow or the next day, so we still have a bit of time.
My break is almost over. I'll just finish my night shift for now. Let's discuss it tomorrow for sure.
Got it. Good luck with your work. Taylor, you guys are going on your honeymoon today, right?
Yes.
You'll be back in a week, right?
Right.
Okay, so what time do I need to be at the airport? JFK or Newark?
What?
I'm asking you. It's just that you never told me where to meet you, so I took the initiative to ask. Seriously, hello? You can be such a scatterbrain sometimes.
Do you mean you want to come to the airport to see us off?
Huh? I'm going on the trip with you. What else?
What the?
So where and when are we meeting?
Well, I, didn't book your ticket.
OMG. It's just me and Cole. Why? Why am I being left out? That's not fair.
Left out? It's a honeymoon trip for us. It's normal for a married couple to go alone, right?
What are you talking about? The whole world might think that, but Cole should want to take me with him.
He's right next to me asking if you, who's never been overseas, have a passport in the first place.
Oh, come on. I could just buy one at the airport.
Are you serious?
Why?
You can't buy a passport at the airport.
You have to go to the passport agency, make an appointment, and submit an application. Passport agency? I think the nearest office to where you live is probably W Main Street in downtown Rochester. Then I'll go right away. I'll swing by there and then head to the airport. But they don't give you a passport then and there. It usually takes some time. What in the world? So I can't go with you? No, you can't. Did you plan this on purpose? Huh? I guess this is why there was no prior discussion. When you arranged the trip, you intentionally left me out and only booked for 2 of you, right? And to make sure I wouldn't accompany you, you kept the passport application a secret. You got quite the nerve. You must have kept all of this from Cole too. He must be really upset that I can't go with him. A despicable person like you isn't worth being his wife. He actually handled all the travel arrangements, you know. That's a lie. And why would I ask about passport stuff for someone who's not supposed to go? Hold on, so you mean I wasn't included from the beginning? Right, you never were. To be honest, the idea of you joining the honeymoon is so outrageous that both of us are really taken aback. We've never heard of parents tagging along on a honeymoon. It's weird. But I guess you understand now that it's not something you can just leave on a moment's notice like a domestic trip. Anyway, I have to go. Hi, Taylor. I guess you're flying back now. Well, that's not really important. The thing is, since I couldn't go on a trip with you and had some free time, I decided to put it good use by preparing for the move. It went pretty smoothly, and I've already set off for your apartment. I'll be there in about 2 hours, so I'm letting myself in, okay? Oh, and you don't have to worry about the key. When you guys stayed over for Christmas, I borrowed it from your bag and had a spare made. You've been pretty tight-fisted, so I took matters into my own hands and it paid off. But seriously, starting today, I can live in that fancy apartment too. It might not be one of those trendy high-rises, but being on the top floor is still amazing. My son sure knows how to pick a nice place. So Taylor, starting today, we're living together. You're going to get some serious training from me. Hey, the key isn't working. What's going on here? Taylor, are you there? Answer me. Alana, I just got off the plane and turned on my phone. What on earth is going on? I want clear explanations from you. Oh, Taylor, I arrived at your place a little while ago, but the key isn't working. Huh? You're already there? What happened to let us know beforehand? Like you said you would. Well, it's because you didn't take me on the honeymoon. I had some free time, so I moved in early. More importantly, why isn't the key working? Did you change the lock because you didn't want me here? You're really sneaky, aren't you? I guess I'll need to rethink my plans for your training from today. It's going to be even more strict and draconian than originally planned. In your dream. What? Phew, that was close. Dodged a bullet there. I don't get it. What are you talking about? I don't want to talk to you anymore, especially since you're so unreasonable and freaky. What the? Hey, you! You're insulting the mother of your husband.
Mom.
Oh, Cole! Listen, Taylor just unleashed some totally uncalled for verbal attacks on me. You're going to help me with the training to put her in place. I'm living with you guys from now on, and I'm going to make sure everything's just right.
Never mind the training. All you ever do is say whatever you want.
See? She's really selfish, isn't she?
I'm talking about you.
Me?
Since you seem to have trouble believing her, I'll say it myself. We're not going to live with you.
No way!
It's been 10 years since Dad divorced you, and it seems like you still have a problem living alone. But the moment you take out that frustration on her is so appalling that living together is out of the question.
Hold on, Cole. There's no need for you to be considerate to such a terrible wife of yours. I know your true feelings. It must have been tough all these years being with her. From now on, I'll be with you so you don't have to worry anymore. You've already landed, right? I wonder how long it'll take you to get home, since it seems like Taylor changed the lock. I'll wait for you at a nearby cafe.
She didn't change the lock.
Really? Then who could have done something like this?
It's not a prank. The management of the apartment probably changed the locks as part of their preparations for the next tenant.
Management? New tenant?
We've already moved. We didn't want to be there when you barged in on us. It was a smart move before our honeymoon.
OMG. Oh, I get it. Taylor must have said something to you, right?
What the?
It's okay, I'll help you out. What's the new address? I'll find a good divorce lawyer for you. I won't let that terrible woman step a foot inside of the new place.
God, don't you get it? Haven't you realized that Dad divorced you because of your personality issues?
Huh?
God darn it. You never admit your mistakes and even have paranoid delusions, leading to constant disputes with neighbors. Do you know how ashamed Dad and I felt every time we had to apologize for your fits? How many times have we had to move and I had to change schools because of you? I had a miserable childhood thanks to you, and even as an adult and after getting married, I still have to be plagued by your issues.
Wait,
Dad put up with a lot, you know. He endured it all those years until I turned 18. I've had enough too. To be honest, I reached my limit a long time ago. I managed to endure because we lived separately and we only met occasionally.
Cole, what are you saying? You love me, don't you?
Yeah, right. I don't need a mother who completely ignores my feelings and insists on cohabiting.
Cole, honey.
This is the very last time I talk to you. Goodbye.
Cole! It seems that Alana was hoping to sneak into our apartment and start cohabiting while we were on our honeymoon. However, her plans took an unexpected turn when Cole declared estrangement, leading to a tantrum and even involving the police. Moreover, when she mentioned her ex-husband as her emergency contact, it was a complete dead end. He's currently living abroad. He anticipated that she might cause problems in the future, so he moved away early on. The honeymoon also had the purpose of visiting him, so there was no way we could take her. In the end, she returned to her hometown where there was no longer a family. Her infamous reputation from back then still haunts her, resulting in an abrupt shunning by the community. But she is probably still living in her lonely world filled with self-pity and delusions of victimhood.
Hey Sarah, what are you up to right now? Are you at home?
Yeah, it's getting dark out, so I don't have any plans to go out. What's up?
I'm going to drop by a coworker's place and pick up his child, and then we'll head home together. Can you take care of the kid?
Huh? What do you mean?
They're going on a 5-day vacation starting tomorrow, and I volunteered to babysit their child.
What? Hold on.
By the way, he's a 3-year-old boy.
Seriously? What are you thinking?
What's wrong?
You do realize I'm in a state where I could give birth at any moment, right? You haven't forgotten that my due date is around the corner.
Come on, it's not a big deal. If you can hold P, then you can hold it in too. It hasn't come out for 9 months, so you should be fine for another 5 days.
Hold it in? Don't you understand that childbirth doesn't work like that? I have no control over when it happens.
Yeah, looks like I'm dealing with a pregnant diva here. I can't deal with your tantrums right now, so that's that.
Hey!
Anyway, I'll bring the boy home, so take good care of him. Hey, where are you?
Austin.
Hey, you! What the heck are you thinking? You haven't cooked dinner? Haven't even prepared a room for the boy? You're not even here! Don't you have any consideration for your hard-working husband? You're lacking in your duties as a wife. You're on maternity leave and have some free time, so you should be more responsible. Don't act like a spoiled brat just because you're pregnant.
And what about you, you idiot?
What? Are you in a position to say that? You have the nerve to call your an idiot seriously?
I'm typing this on her phone. It's from the perspective of a fellow wife.
Wait, who?
It's your mother.
Huh? Mom, why?
I received an SOS from her. She's resting here now. She's too exhausted even to look at her phone, so I'm handling you for her.
Wait, she's at your place?
Yes, I drove her here.
Oh, that diva, causing trouble for you too? You don't have to take everything she says seriously. She's just being spoiled. She's going overboard with her demands just because she's pregnant. If it's that tough, why doesn't she just give birth already and get it over with? I brought my coworker's child with me. Tell her to come back soon.
I saw your chat history.
Oh, so you know she's been too demanding.
How the heck do you expect her to hold the baby in?
Huh?
Taking care of someone else's child right before the due date? It's reckless. You should be responsible for looking after the boy while she rests here. You can handle it, can't you?
No way. It's going to be a problem. I've never taken care of a 3-year-old before. He's my coworker's child, so if anything happens, my position at work could be in jeopardy.
Then why did you agree to take care of him?
Because I'm having Sarah look after him. It's a parenting trial for her, you know?
It's definitely wrong to ask a woman in the final month of pregnancy to look after someone else's child.
But when my friend's wife was pregnant, she cared for their older child just fine. It's not fair to single out Sarah. She's just being lazy and not doing what she can. It's normal for women to be able to take care of children even during pregnancy, isn't it?
Are you talking about Mark's wife?
Yeah. There's a precedent, so I've decided not to spoil her.
He's cooperative with his wife, helps with the chores as a given, and actively takes care of their older child.
Wait, he does chores?
His wife is very grateful for his help, so it seems like he can, right? But what about you? I hear you basically delegate all the chores to Sarah. You don't listen to her when it comes to parenting topics. You often go out from morning till night on weekends, and I heard you scolded her for wanting to stay with her parents right after giving birth.
Because she's just going to depend on them. If we let her have her way with things like having her parents around, she'll just become more spoiled and stop listening to me. As a husband, it wouldn't be respectable if my wife became defiant and stopped obeying me.
You're already doing plenty of shameful things as a husband and father-to-be. On top of that, you agreed to take care of someone else's child during this crucial time? Doing so is a huge responsibility in itself, get it? You sound more concerned about your position at work, but did you ever think about the possibility of the child getting hurt?
If Sarah pays attention, everything should be fine.
Then you should be the one taking care of him.
No way, I've never taken care of a child before.
It's an opportunity for you to learn about parenting, so why don't you take it on? You're going to be a father soon, so you have to try.
Let me talk to Sarah.
Her contractions have started.
Wait, that can't happen yet. I told her to hold it for another 5 days. The kid is running around the house, even drawing on the walls, and it's impossible to handle right now. Send her back home soon. Make him quiet down and clean up the walls.
Idiot, you can't control the timing of childbirth.
Seriously? Then I'll come over there now.
Don't you dare. Don't come to the hospital either.
Why?
You have the boy you just took in. You can't move around freely, can you? You're not planning to leave him at home alone, are you?
Of course not. I'll take him with me.
You can't bring a restless 3-year-old boy near a pregnant woman in labor. I'll take care of everything here, so you fulfill your responsibility in looking after him.
But I can't handle such an undisciplined little kid alone. I shouldn't have agreed to take him. At least you come and help me, please.
Stop it already. Thanks to Miranda's precise judgment, I safely gave birth to a baby boy. During my short hospital stay, Austin tried to visit me multiple times, despite the warning from Miranda about bringing the poorly disciplined 3-year-old along. Due to the disturbance they were causing to other patients, the hospital decided to ban them from entering. Anyway, that moron's lack of understanding of pregnancy was quite exasperating. I never thought he truly believed I could control the timing of childbirth. My in-laws apologized for his ignorance. I'm now thankful that I got to know his true nature before seriously starting to raise our child. After being discharged from the hospital, I returned to my parents and eventually filed for a divorce. I demanded full custody, of course. Even now, 6 months later, I continue to receive messages seeking reconciliation. He's not fond of my parents, who are straightforward about things, so I don't have to worry about him ever showing up here.
Jenny, do you have a minute? Can you do me a favor? Glenda, I'm working right now. What's up? My lower back pain has gotten worse. I was wondering if you could drive to the hospital. Right now? I'm in pain. Like I said, I'm at work right now, so I can't. I might be able to go this afternoon. So, can you wait a little longer? Oh, no. Are you prioritizing work over me? We're supposed to be building a family soon. That's pretty cold. I get it, but still, I have an important meeting. Can it wait for a couple of hours? What if it gets worse in the next couple of hours? What if I'm not going to be able to walk? Are you going to take responsibility for that? Responsibility? I wish I could have asked my husband, but of course, he's off on a business trip at the worst possible time. And Jason is swamped with work, so I can't ask him. You're the only one I can rely on. What about Lisa? Lisa? Didn't Lisa just get her driver's license recently? Why don't you ask her? No, she can't. Why not? That girl just got a job offer and she's busy studying. I see. But I just saw her with her friends the other day. She looks like she's just enjoying her time with her friends. What's wrong with that? It's not like she's studying all day. She can hang out with friends for a change. Huh? But wouldn't it be quicker to ask Lisa who's home instead of me who's at work? God, aren't you sassy? You don't seem to realize at all that you're going to be a part of this family. Well, what's with you not being able to take care of your mother-in-law? You're going to be married to our family. I don't care what you do. You probably don't even make enough money anyway, so why don't you just quit? Seriously? Keeping a job after getting married is just not the way things are done. I have no intention of quitting my job. Excuse me? I love my job. I'll take a break when we have kids, though. But isn't Jake's income enough? Not to be rude, but when I think about the future, just living off Jake's paycheck would be a stretch. Oh, really? Isn't it because you're bad at managing the finances? Excuse me, Glenda. I have to go for my meeting. I'll come by as soon as I'm done. Hey, hold on, Jenny. Forget about that meeting and come pick me up. Jenny, thank you for taking me to the hospital today. You stopped by the supermarket and even made dinner for us. It really helped me out. No worries. I'm glad I could help. Aging, huh? Not a fan. It's tough standing in the kitchen with this back pain, you know? I hope your back gets better soon. By the way, Jenny, I have another favor to ask. Can you come by and do the laundry tomorrow? What? I can't do it because of my back. You can come by and do it before you go to work. It's easy for you to say that, but your house is the opposite direction from my work. I'd have to leave so early to do that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm an early bird anyways. That's not the point. What are you trying to say? Is it too much to ask? I'm not saying it's a hassle, but could we schedule laundry days for when I'm off work? Besides, Lisa is home, right? So it feels like there's no need for me to go all the way there. Listen, I told you Lisa is busy with her studies. Can't she at least do the laundry? You know where she works, right? Wasn't it Ace Corporation? Yeah. Lisa is going to work for a famous company that even appears in TV commercials. I mean, Everyone who got a job offer there must be super talented, just like her. She gotta study hard and get any certificate while she can, so she won't fall behind. Gotta keep up with the others. Right. You know what? I was against your marriage with my son. Really? You know, I never wanted to welcome someone like you who grew up in a poor single-parent household into our family. But Jake insisted that it had to be you. So I had no choice but to agree for him to marry you. Sure, I grew up in a single-parent household, but it's not like we were poor or anything. Maybe you're just not aware of it. Growing up in a financially tight environment might make you think it's normal. But to others, it's pretty obvious. What makes you think that? First off, your appearance. Always wearing plain clothes, hardly wearing any makeup, and not a single piece of jewelry. Yeah, I guess I'm just too lazy to bother with all that. Huh? I'd rather spend my time thinking about work than fussing over clothes and accessories. But I do try to keep myself presentable and at least maintain basic grooming standards. You're always talking about work, work, work. I bet you slacked off on household chores at home too, using work as an excuse. That's not true. Even though work keeps me busy, I try to leave on time as much as possible. I cook, clean, and do laundry every day. I see. So then, you can come over after work? Huh? I'd really prefer if you could do the laundry in the morning, but I'll let it slide for now. Do I really have to do it? Of course! That goes without saying. Also, while you're here, do me a favor and do some grocery shopping. I need milk, eggs. I'll text you the rest later. Are you implying I should make dinner too? Of course I do. Who else is going to cook? You're going to be a part of our family. Helping out when your mother-in-law is in need is just part of being a wife, right? Okay, I'll come over after work. Hey, Jenny, will you go shopping and cook dinner today too? What? Again? I prepared for tonight's dinner when I was here yesterday. Yeah, about that. I hate to admit it, but I ended up throwing it all away. What? You threw them all away? I'm sorry. I should have told you earlier, but Lisa has a lot of food dislikes. Your dish had some of her least favorite ingredients. Even so, you didn't have to throw it all away. Even if Lisa doesn't like it, you can still eat it, right? Isn't it a bit extreme to throw it all out? But we're a family. Shouldn't we be able to eat different things? If we're having a meal together, I'd want us all to share the same food. But next time, I'll make sure to tell you Lisa's food dislikes beforehand. So, could you please make dinner? If that's the case, why not have Lisa make it? It's not like it's an allergy. Just food preferences, right? I'm busy too. I can't keep up with Lisa's whims. Wow! What a terrible thing to say. Lisa will be your sister-in-law. Don't you think it's a wife's duty to know your husband's family's preferences? Don't tell me you're forcing Jake to eat things he dislikes too. Honestly, I'm worried about the future. Okay, I guess I'll make it. By the way, can you pay me for the things I bought yesterday? Are you going to charge me? Even though you made something we couldn't eat? Couldn't eat? You just threw it away on your own, right? And as for the last time we went shopping together, you haven't paid me yet. I don't have a choice. I don't have a car to go to the bank. It's tough without my husband around. Don't you have any compassion? But everything's been butts and back talk from you. I never dared talk back to my mother-in-law. No matter what she said, I just said yes and obediently followed along. But to throw away food someone made and then ask for it to be remade, it's just beyond unreasonable. There you go again, talking back. That's why I hate women who work, acting all high and mighty just because you make a little money. Okay, that's enough. I'll see you tonight. Come as soon as possible. I have a lot of other things for you to do besides making dinner. Hey, Jenny. Thank you for coming by last night and helping with the housework. Lisa was thrilled this time because it was all her favorite foods. That's good to hear. Thanks to your specific requests. Yeah, the food was amazing. It's just... What? About the cleaning? Cleaning? I did what you asked and vacuumed all the rooms, but... I figured you just vacuumed. No wonder it still feels dusty. You know, you're supposed to wipe down after vacuuming, right? Don't tell me that's how you are at your home. I work on weekdays. Usually, I just use the vacuum. But on my days off, I do wipe down as well. I guess you've been slacking at home then. Slacking? After finishing work, I come over to cook and clean here. Then, when I get home, I have to cook dinner for myself and Jake. I can't do everything perfectly like that. If you're not happy with how I do things, ask your own son for help. There's no way I can ask Jake for help. He works late at night. I'm working just as hard as he is. I can't handle any more demands. It's just too much for me. How dare you say that? Don't you want to help? Did I say anything wrong? Sorry, but it's time for me to work. If you'll excuse me. Hey, Jenny. What is it today? Shopping? Housework? What's with the attitude? Your back pain is all better now, right? You see, I'm not trying to call you out or anything. Okay, so can we talk later? I'm still at work. Here you go again, prioritizing work again. Seriously? Looks like I was right all along. Excuse me? What? I've been observing your actions for a while now. I've come to realize you're not suitable to be our daughter-in-law. Jenny, please break off the engagement. What? I'm disappointed in you. I thought since you grew up in a single-parent household, you'd be willing to do all the housework. But all you do is work. It's embarrassing for a woman to use work as an excuse like that. And then you go on about asking Jake and Lisa for help. You have zero awareness of what it means to be a wife. With that attitude, I feel anxious about the future. But you're the only one who's unhappy with me. I did make the decision to call off the engagement, that's for sure. But I know Jake will agree with me. He said, if Mom says no, then no. Interesting. So you're saying your whole family is in favor of breaking off the engagement then? I didn't bother asking Lisa. I'm sure she doesn't want to be your sister-in-law. You're old and not particularly pretty. A younger bride would get along better with Lisa, don't you think? Does Jake's father know about the broken engagement? Unlike you, he was happy that Jake and I are getting married. I can just update him later. Besides, he's on a business trip overseas and won't be home for a while. I'll just tell him that you two had a fallout, and I'm sure he'll understand. I see. Either way, I don't want anybody like you in my family. My son deserves someone better and richer. I understand. If you're going that far, I'll just call off the engagement. Thank you for being so understanding. Then I'll take back the job offer for your daughter. What? Her job offer? The offer she got from Ace Corporations. I'll withdraw it in accordance with my broken engagement. Since you and I will no longer have anything to do with each other, I don't owe you any special treatment. Huh? What are you talking about? It has nothing to do with you. Are you okay? Did getting dumped for engagement make you lose your mind? No, I'm pretty sane. Withdrawing Lisa's job offer? You can't do anything about it. Yes, I can. I am the president of the company. What? President? No, you're not. Don't tell me you didn't know that. I thought I said that when I first met you. I don't know if you did, but I don't remember at all. I gave you my business card. I threw it right away. I'm appalled. You weren't listening, and on top of that, you threw my card away without even looking at it? No way I'm falling for that. You? The president of that company? Unbelievable. Well then, why don't you go on our website? You'll find my picture and name in the president's message section. No way. My grandfather on my mother's side is the founder of the company. I took over last year. Your husband knew about it. He was the one who asked me to offer Lisa a job. I was the one who decided to give her a job. Really? My husband? Huh? You seriously thought Lisa got that job offer based on her own performance? But she's such a talented girl. That's what you think. But let me tell you, despite managing to get into a private university, she hardly studied and spent most of her time goofing off. And now, you're telling me she got into our company based on her own performance? Give me a break. You've got to be kidding me. As expected, it seems Lisa got rejected left and right during her job hunt. So your worried husband begged me to hire her for some odd jobs. He even said, "Please straighten out my daughter's spoiled attitude." In other words, she got the job offer because of me. It's not like because of her performance. I beg your pardon. Well, that was because she was my future sister-in-law. Now that you want to break off the engagement, that will be nothing. Oh no! I thought getting a job at a big company would set her up for a secure future. I'm sorry to hear that. I look forward for her future success. Okay. I'll approve your marriage with my son. Huh? I take everything back. That's enough, right? Of course not. I'm the president of the company. I've been doing all the household chores you told me. I didn't even complain, even if you haven't paid me for the groceries. I'm not even married yet, but I believe I've done more than enough work. You insulted me, calling me poor and old. I've been hit with a one-sided decision to call off the engagement. Do you think I would let you get away with that? That's why I ask for forgiveness. I'll give you my blessings to marry my son. Huh? It's too late for that. Not caring about his own mother and letting his fiancée do everything. Can't control his own mother. Instead of standing up for me, he just does as he's told and calls off the engagement. I don't need a mama's boy. Who do you think you are, speaking from a position of superiority, talking about forgiveness and acceptance? I think you should be the one begging for forgiveness. No, I mean, I'm sorry. Is that your way of apologizing? Even the 3-year-old can say sorry better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. Please, forgive me. Well, it's too late for that. Anyways, I understand breaking the engagement. I'll hire a lawyer, so let's formally proceed with the cancellation later. However, I need you to pay me back for the food expenses. We haven't settled it yet. No, wait a minute. Don't break off the engagement. Pretend it never happened. I won't do anything like that again, and I'll pay you back. I've already made up my mind. I'm so glad it happened before we got married. I got to know your son and my future mother-in-law's true colors. Oh, sorry, I meant you, Glenda. We are complete strangers now. Don't call me a stranger, I'm sorry. Let's talk about it with Jake. There's nothing to talk about. I've decided to cut you off completely. Goodbye. Wait a minute. I have work to do. Excuse me. Goodbye. I told you to wait. Soon after that, she contacted her husband. They drove to my office together. I went to my mother's house right away so I won't run into them. They texted, called, and even stalked me. Even the meeting with our lawyers, they were begging and crying on their knees. I ignored all of them, and with a lawyer in between, I managed to cancel the engagement officially. Jake's father, who was on a business trip overseas, was surprised and amazed to hear about the engagement being called off. Of course, I explained everything, what Glenda did. So, after coming back from his trip, he asked Glenda for a divorce. Glenda was crying and begging for forgiveness, but he made up his mind too. And as for Jake, he was still pining for me and continued to live in the apartment we used to share. However, since he couldn't afford the rent on his own, he ended up moving back to his parents' house within a month. Since Lisa's job offer was revoked, she hastily began job hunting. Due to the timing being too late, she was rejected everywhere and ended up becoming a college graduate bum. The three of them are living together at their house. They became quite famous in the neighborhood as the poor family whose bride ran away before marriage. It seems they spend their days feeling miserable, with gossips following them wherever they go. As for me, a year after this incident, I started dating someone who my grandfather introduced me to. Just recently, he proposed to me. Unlike Jake, he understands my job and actively helps with the household chores. From now on, I hope to build a warm family with him, who is sincere and kind.
Honey, I need to talk to you about something.
What now? Another complicated topic? I'm kind of busy right now. Can't you figure it out on your own?
It's something that's hard for me to decide alone. It's about the wedding.
The wedding? Ugh, are we back to that? To be honest, I'm really not interested in that kind of stuff. You can decide everything.
But this is something we need to decide together.
Come on, isn't the wedding something you want? You're the main person here, so just do whatever makes you happy, and I'll go along with it. As long as you're satisfied, it's fine with me.
Honey, marriage is about both of us. Isn't it something we should plan and work on together?
I guess. So just like I said, decide however you like. Wouldn't that be easier than me getting involved and having to weigh in on everything?
But the thing is, weddings cost money and we need to think about a budget. I can't figure that out alone.
Oh, it's about the money, huh? Well then, just keep it cheap. There's no need for a fancy one, right?
That's not the point. It's a special day for us and I want our parents to be happy too.
Our parents? That's not something you need to worry about. It's our wedding. Who cares what anyone else thinks?
They're not just anyone, they're our parents. I think it's normal to want to express gratitude to them.
Gratitude? You can just say thanks. No need to make a big deal about it at the wedding. Honestly, hun, you worry about the smallest things.
It's not a small thing. Marriage is also about valuing each other's families.
Oh, jeez. You're way too serious. I just want to take it easy. A wedding is just an event. It's not something to stress over.
But it's really important to me.
Even if it's important, it's just one day. As long as we have good memories afterward, isn't that enough? I really don't get why you're so hung up on it.
I care because it's about properly preparing for the life we'll share together.
And I'm saying you're overthinking it. Just do whatever you want, hun. I'm fine with anything.
How's it going, honey? I'm exhausted, but I finished work now.
Hey, hun.
If you're free, do you want to have dinner together? I'll make you a home-cooked meal. Only 10 days left until the wedding, but I miss you too much to not see you until then.
Sorry, but my schedule is packed until the wedding. I've been trying to adjust things, but I just can't seem to find any time.
Are you really that busy every day? I thought you'd have a bit of time, especially with the wedding coming up.
Well, it's my last few days of being single, and I'm getting bombarded with invitations from friends and colleagues. They're treating it like a last hurrah, and honestly, it's hard to say no.
Okay. I've already had my bachelorette party, and I feel like it's not right to be out partying every night so close to the wedding. It just feels off to me.
Why? You got to enjoy your last days of single life, or you'll regret it later.
But I've worked so hard on my diet, and I don't want to be bloated or sick for the wedding. I want to be in the best shape when I wear the dress.
Oh, you're slim to begin with. You're overthinking it. Honestly, you're beautiful just the way you are.
Even so, I want to feel completely confident when I walk down the aisle. The photos will last forever, and even if it's just a small family wedding, it's important to feel satisfied with yourself, right?
Yeah, when you put it that way, I get it. You know, I can't stop thinking about how my dad won't be able to come to the wedding, and I feel guilty about it.
We've talked about this so many times already. It's fine with me. I know your dad's working overseas, and I understand that he can't just drop everything to come back. I've accepted that.
I know, but as his only son, I really wanted him to be there. It's just the two of us and my family, so it feels extra important.
I get that. But what your dad's doing is incredibly important. He's saving lives, and compared to that, the wedding can always happen later.
Yeah, but we never even got to do the formal family introduction between both sides. I feel bad for your family because my dad couldn't be there.
Your family is important, but what your dad is doing for those children overseas is more important. It might be tough for you, but I'm sure he still cares deeply about you.
I hope so. It just feels like he's prioritizing other people over me, and it's complicated.
That's not true. He absolutely cares about you.
How can you be so sure? You've never even met him.
I just know these things.
That's so vague. But when he comes back, I'll make sure you two meet.
Oh, you better. Hey, after your drinks tonight, do you think you could stay over at my place? You can come whenever it works best for you. I just need help with writing this speech. I'm not very confident about it.
It's going to be tough this week. After the wedding, we're heading straight to our honeymoon, right? I'm taking time off work, so I need to wrap things up first.
I see. Got it. I'm sorry for being selfish.
No, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to make time. But once the wedding happens, we'll be together all the time. I'll make sure to keep in touch with you every day. And if you're worried about the speech, just send it to me and I'll check it.
Thanks. I miss you. And don't drink too much, alright? Honey, please. Just respond. Where are you? I can't reach you by phone or text. Everything's ready for the wedding. The ceremony's about to start, but without you... What happened? Everyone's waiting for you. You weren't in an accident or feeling sick, right? Oh, I can't stop imagining the worst. Please just give me any kind of reply. If you don't call me right now, I don't know what to do.
Hi, June, it's me. I don't even know how to express how deeply sorry I am for all the trouble. Have you heard from Ian yet? I've been worried this whole time.
Shane. I still haven't heard anything from him. His phone seems to be turned off as well.
I see. I truly apologize for what my son has done. I never imagined he wouldn't show up on his wedding day. I will personally visit your parents to offer my sincere apologies.
No, this isn't your fault, and the truth is, I kind of had a feeling this might happen.
Oh, really? Tell me.
Since we set the wedding day, I noticed he started to change little by little. At first, I thought he was just busy or maybe stressed out, but recently he's become more distant and colder.
Really?
Yes, it felt like he wasn't the same Ian I used to know. He stopped being as sweet as he used to be, and more I found myself not knowing how to act around him. At first I brushed it off thinking it might just be pre-wedding jitters. But now I think it was more than that. I've come to believe that he might have had serious doubts about the marriage. I'm truly sorry, Shane. I asked you to make the effort to come back for the wedding as a surprise without him knowing. I thought it would be a once-in-a-lifetime special gesture. But maybe doing something so unfamiliar made things worse and led to this outcome.
No, June. That's not it at all. As a father, of course, I want to attend my son's wedding, and I wanted to be here. Returning from overseas wasn't a burden. It was my duty as his father, so please don't think that way. If anything, you should stop worrying about me. You see, it was Ian who told me I didn't need to come. He said there was no need to attend the wedding. But I came back for you, June.
He said that? No way. Really?
Yes, that's exactly what he said. He told me not to bother coming, so I was initially unsure about returning. But when you invited me personally, I was so happy that I decided to come back. And I'd heard that the main focus of this wedding was the photo shoot. And Ian told me that you guys would have a big ceremony next year when I came back.
What? He's never said anything about that to me. I was told you were too busy to attend, and he said he felt like he wasn't being valued. That's why I reached out to you. And as for a big wedding next year, I've never heard any mention of that before.
That's strange. What's going on?
Something feels off.
Oh, there's definitely something going on here. There are just too many things that don't add up.
Yeah, I feel the same. But now, I don't know how to get to the bottom of this.
There's a way to figure this out. It's actually pretty simple. Here's what we'll do.
Wait, you know something?
Oh, sorry. I just came up with a good plan. I know this must be difficult for you, but will you work with me for a bit?
Yes, I want to know the truth. Let's do this together.
Honey! Oh, I'm really sorry. Wanted to reach out, but it's my fault.
Ian?
You must be mad that I bailed on the wedding, but I have a good reason.
What kind of reason?
Oh, my dad was in critical condition. Let's redo the wedding.
I'm not in critical condition, though.
What?
Surprised this is not her? It's me reading this message. You'd know if you heard my voice. It's your dad, Shane. You must be shocked that things turned out like this, huh?
What? Wait, Dad? Why do you have June's phone? This is hers, isn't it? What's going on?
Yes, this is her phone. But the thing is, we're together right now. And we've been sitting here laughing at your ridiculous message together. How's that for a surprise?
No way! This can't be real. There's no way you're here, let alone with June. I don't believe it.
Why is it so hard for you to believe? Is there something you're hiding? Is it really that unbelievable that I'm with her right now? Tell me why.
It's just that you guys have never met. It makes no sense for you to be with her.
That was true before. But she actually contacted the NPO I work with directly. She wanted to surprise you by having me at your wedding. I appreciated her effort, so I flew back.
Wait a minute. So Dad, you're actually here?
That's right. And I know all about how you didn't show up on your wedding day. And how you went completely silent. What were you thinking? Were you planning to run away?
No, it's not like that. It's a misunderstanding. I just had a lot going on. It's hard to explain.
A lot going on? Hard to explain? Ian, what's so hard to explain? I can see right through you. You only decided to reach out to her again because I told her yesterday that I'd be transferring a wedding gift to her. That's when you suddenly started contacting her, isn't it?
No, that's not it. I really didn't mean it that way. It's just a coincidence, and I genuinely want to fix things.
A coincidence? Do you really expect me to believe that? I know you've been asking me for financial help every month and that you've been struggling with money. So when I told her I'd be transferring a large sum to her, I knew you'd reach out right away. And despite the fact that you bailed on your own wedding, you have the nerve to suggest starting over? Not to mention, you thought she and I didn't know each other. So you made up a lie about me being in critical condition? Oh, I'm beyond disappointed in you. I never thought you'd go as far as to lie for money. I've lost all hope in you.
I'm sorry, but there's an explanation for this.
I can't wait to hear what grand excuse you've come up with. Anyway, come to her parents' house tomorrow for a discussion. If you don't show up, I will cut all ties with you. Do you understand? I know everything you've been up to. Since you went off the grid, I hired a professional to trace your whereabouts.
No.
Running won't help. Be there tomorrow. No excuses.
I'm sorry, June. I know I was wrong. Please, forgive me. I really want to talk things over with you. Please, give me a chance. Hey, say something.
Didn't we settle everything during our last conversation? Our relationship is over. We officially called off the engagement. Let's just leave the past behind.
Come on.
Honestly, I'm relieved this all came to light before we got married. I almost ended up being deceived by you for who knows how long. If this had happened after the wedding, things would have been much worse.
But Jane, I really do love you. That feeling wasn't a lie. I just started doubting myself when it came to the huge responsibility of marriage.
So, losing confidence justifies cheating with other women? Any decent person wouldn't do that. When I heard the results from the investigator, I was truly disappointed. I couldn't believe how deep your betrayal went. You bailed on your wedding day, and where were you? Spending every night at a strip club. How could you do that? I honestly can't understand what's going through your mind.
I was just trying to escape reality. I wanted to run away from the pressure of marriage.
Running away from reality by standing me up on our wedding day? That's unbelievable. How could you think I'd ever want to start over with someone who acted so irresponsibly? And I heard you're in debt because of all the money you spent on those dancers. You kept that hidden from me too, which just makes me trust you even less.
I know. I couldn't bring myself to tell you about the debt, so I kept hiding it.
Of course you did. Who in their right mind would want to get married to someone with debt, especially debt racked up from spending on other women? Anyone would reconsider getting married after finding that out. I have no intention of starting over with you.
I'm really sorry, but I'm done hiding things and I'm ready to tell you everything. I genuinely want to face this with sincerity. I do love you, June. Please, believe me. That's why I'm begging you to give me another chance. I swear I won't go to strip clubs ever again, and I'll pay off the debt myself. I promise I won't cause you any more trouble.
You've already caused me enough trouble as it is. There's no way I can trust you when you say that now. Starting over is out of the question. How much longer are you going to keep treating me like a fool?
How can you expect me to easily forgive the countless times you betrayed me? I'm not treating you like a fool. I truly love you. That's the truth.
If you really did, you wouldn't have bailed on the wedding. You wouldn't have been spending time with other women or getting yourself into debt.
No, it was just kind of a hobby.
That's pathetic. Honestly, you never intended to marry me, did you?
That's not true. I was just struggling with the decision until the very last minute.
Then why did you lie to your dad? You told him there was no need for him to come to the wedding this year because you'd have a big one next year, didn't you?
No, I only said that because I thought he was too busy with work. I didn't want him to feel pressured.
And that's exactly why I can't trust you. You keep lying. You've been asking him for financial help every month while pretending nothing was wrong, haven't you? If you didn't want to burden him, why were you asking him for money?
That's because I was struggling with debt repayments, and life got hard. Besides, he has a lot of money. Even with his low volunteer salary, he's living comfortably because of his assets.
So you thought it was okay to rely on him to pay off the debts you racked up spending on strippers? You're absolutely disgusting.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe I wasted my time worrying about you. A man like you can rot for all I care. I will never, ever forgive you.
June, please. I realized how much I've messed up. I betrayed my dad. I'm so sorry to you and your parents as well. I'll get on my knees and beg for forgiveness if I have to. I'll apologize as many times as it takes until you forgive me.
I'm done listening to your apologies. Those words mean absolutely nothing to me now. If you think words alone can show sincerity, you're incredibly naive. If you truly want to act with sincerity, show it through your actions. I want you to quantify the pain you caused me with the amount of compensation you'll pay. You don't seriously think a simple apology would be enough to fix this, do you?
But I have debts, and I just can't afford to pay it right now. You know that, right? There's no way I can come up with $180,000 in this situation. It's impossible.
Oh, that doesn't concern me. You already have debt, so what's a little more? It's your responsibility to make up for the pain you've caused me.
But it's not a small amount. $180,000. Demanding that much for breaking off an engagement is absurd. That kind of money is crazy. The normal amount should be way less. What you're asking for is clearly unreasonable.
Normal amount? What's that? You think you can settle this with some kind of standard amount? I don't care about that. This is about how much you hurt me, and you'll pay accordingly. Or do you think you didn't hurt me that badly? Are you telling me you don't really regret what you did?
No, that's not it. I know I hurt you, but $180,000 is just impossible for me to pay. I can't do it.
Your dad said he'd cover $80,000 for you. He told me it's for your sake.
Is that true? Is he really covering that much for me?
Yes. I do feel bad, but I plan on accepting it as compensation for what you've done to me. He's offering it out of goodwill, and I think I'll gladly take it.
Wait a minute. You're just going to take such a huge amount from someone else? I can't believe he's so easily giving away that much money. Ugh, unbelievable.
Oh? But wasn't it right after you found out that he was giving me that money that you suddenly wanted to reconcile with me? Oh, the timing is just too convenient, isn't it? The moment you knew money was involved, you started desperately asking to get back together. If that's not the case, why don't you explain it properly?
No, that's not it. It's really not like that. I just really want to start over with you.
Oh, you're such a pathetic excuse for a person. All you do is make excuses. When will you ever face the truth? I'm sick of it. You're only trying to use me either to pay off your debts or to keep funding your nights with those strippers, right? I can see through your dirty little plans.
I'm so sorry. I never meant for things to turn out like this. It's all my fault. Please, just give me one more chance to make it right. At least forgive me.
I'm done listening to you. You should accept that there is absolutely no chance of us ever getting back together. I won't be fooled by your lies or sweet talk anymore. You just don't want to lose your connection to your dad, right? Depending on him for money is pathetic.
No, it's not like that. I swear.
I can't believe a single thing you say anymore. And by the way, we're legally nothing but strangers now. I have absolutely no reason to grant the wishes of someone as low as you. I have no intention of personally dealing with you any further. From now on, if there's any issue, contact me through my lawyer. Our engagement is over. It's canceled forever, and you need to understand there's no going back.
Please, June, don't leave me.
My engagement with Ian officially ended after that final discussion. No matter how much he begged, my heart will never waver again. It's impossible to trust someone who's betrayed you once. We eventually agreed on $50,000 as compensation. It's far less than what I originally demanded, but I didn't want to deal with the long, drawn-out payments, so I settled for the maximum amount he could pay in one lump sum. He apparently scrambled to borrow the money from loan sharks, but that's none of my concern. Word spread about the incident, and it seems he became an outcast at work. No one would trust a man who betrayed his fiancée and bailed on his own wedding day. To make things worse, people also found out he'd racked up debt by spending on strippers, and soon he became the subject of scorn. Unable to handle the pressure, he resigned from his job. It's a sad ending, but he brought it upon himself. As for me, I donated half of the money I received from Shane to his NPO. Then used the rest to travel and pick up new hobbies. I've started a brand new chapter in my life.
Hey Marsha, answer the phone.
Morning, Harold.
Why the heck aren't you picking up the phone?
I'm sorry, I can't talk on the phone right now. I'm at the doctor with my child. Can we communicate through messages, please?
Well, it's way past our business start time, but what are you doing? Because you are not here, work's already piling up.
But I spoke to one of my assistants, Haley, this morning. Didn't she inform you? I'd like to take a day off today because my daughter's sick.
Sick? Don't lie.
I'm not lying. She's burning with over 100 degrees of fever.
Taking a day off for that is an exaggeration. Once you're done there, come right to work.
No way! If a child has a fever, the daycare won't accept them. I apologize for the sudden request, but I'll be taking a day off today.
What? You can easily cheat. Just don't tell them, that's all.
It's not that simple. If my child infects other kids or the staff, it'll be a problem.
Then leave the kid at home and come to work. We're short-handed as it is. Don't suddenly take a day off like this. It's inconvenient. Besides, a child fever is probably just a cold or something. Just ignore it. They usually get better if you let them sleep.
She's only 2 years old, and we don't know if it's just a cold yet. Are you telling me to leave a sick child alone at home?
She'll be sleeping anyway, so she won't know even if you're gone.
That's crazy. I can't leave a 2-year-old alone at home.
By the way, it's weird having a 2-year-old at 43 in the first place.
Excuse me?
Normally, at your age, your kids should be in high school or something, you know. I'm in my 40s like you, and my daughter's already in college. Maybe it's because you had a child at an older age, you're being overprotective. But using her as an excuse to skip work isn't acceptable.
I'm not skipping work.
Your excuse is just that. Do you understand that it's the busy season right now? Do you realize how much everyone else is affected by your selfish absence?
I really feel bad for causing trouble for everyone. But I don't think it's selfish for mother to take time off work for her child. I can't just leave my sick child at home and go to work, you know?
Huh?
I think it's a natural feeling for mother. Besides, the company promotes a good balance between work and childcare. You, as a director, should know that, right?
Balancing work and childcare? That's just a figure of speech, of course. As a company employee, you should prioritize work over kids.
Anyway, I'll be taking a day off today.
What the heck? You've gotten arrogant since you had a kid, huh?
Excuse me?
I remember last month you left early because your child wasn't feeling well, right?
Yes, I was called by the daycare.
You're getting a full salary for only working half a day. That's stealing, isn't it?
I applied for half a day of paid leave, so it's not stealing.
Your colleagues can't even take a day off because they're busy. It's unfair that you can easily use leave just because you have a child.
Unfair or not, taking leave is a right for employees, isn't it?
After all, a sick child is a lie, right? You're just using her as an excuse to skip work.
I'm telling you, it's not a lie.
Nah, you're definitely making up an excuse to slack off. A liar like you should be fired right now.
Fired?
Of course, you're negligent in your duties, so you deserve it.
You don't have the authority to terminate employees.
Even without it, I can suggest to higher-ups that you deserve it. After all, you're just a regular desk clerk. Anyone can do clerical work.
Is that so?
As long as you can use a computer, even a kid can do it. There are plenty of people who can replace you.
I see. Well then, I quit. Leaving a small child alone and going to work is not something a parent should do.
Oh, you're pretty stubborn. Seriously? Are you okay with being unemployed with zero income from tomorrow? It's tough to find a new job at your age, I suppose.
Don't worry about that.
Then don't bother coming in tomorrow. Be as stubborn as you want. But it's too late if you regret it later.
Masha, how's your daughter? She's okay, thanks. By the way, I heard from Harold earlier. Is it true that you got fired? Well, sorry for making you worry. What happened? I thought you just took a day off to take care of your sick daughter today. I was told to leave her at home and come to work. When I refused, he accused me of lying about her being sick and said liars get fired. So I just said I quit. That's messed up. He's crazy. Some tasks can't be done without you, you know. Since he joined our department, everyone's been struggling. You know, he sits at his desk reading the newspaper, and to be honest, it looks like he's the one who's slacking off. He dumps a ton of work on us and leaves on time. Yeah, it's definitely become a difficult place to work. Now, with the most experienced you gone, what's gonna happen to us? And you know what? I was told to take over all of your work. We don't even have a manual. What am I supposed to do? Oh, don't worry about that. I've been making one, thinking about the sudden absence like today. Wait, there's a manual? I thought Harold said we didn't need it and banned creating one. I got permission from his boss. Harold thinks manuals make people do no more than is stated. But when someone suddenly takes day off or quits, it becomes crucial. Oh, this is great news! It's gonna be very helpful. If Harold finds out, it could be a problem. So I named it Document 1 instead of Manual and saved it in my cloud folder. Can you check it? Got it! I'll find it right now. Oh, there it is! Well, even with the manual, there might be technically challenging parts, and things might not immediately run smoothly. But it's way better than having nothing! Thank you! The rest is up to you. Wait, Marsha! It's absolutely ridiculous that you got fired! I'm gonna talk to Harold about this. Calm down, Haley. If you do that, it'll disrupt today's work. Besides, It might be better not to take any actions that could be seen as problematic for now. But it's just not right! You did nothing wrong to get fired! Don't worry about me. It's not like I'm going to have trouble making a living right now. But it's just not fair that you, who works diligently, are being forced to quit, while that guy who's been harassing employees get to stay at the company. I didn't resist him because I had my reasons for it. Reasons? Well, he's gonna face some consequences sooner or later. Sorry for causing trouble, but right now, I'd appreciate it if you could bear with it and watch over things.
Marsha, get to work right away. Marsha!
Good morning, Harold.
Forget the greetings, just come in already. It's way past the start time.
Start time? But I'm not an employee there anymore.
You haven't gone through the formalities yet.
Well, I did. I went through the procedures at the head office.
What? Head office? I'm your direct boss. Why didn't you go through me?
I happen to have some business there, so I took care of the resignation paperwork at the same time.
Business at the head office?
Yeah.
Whatever. The thing is, we're short-staffed right now. My staff are calling in sick one after another. I can't handle the workload alone. Just for today, can you come in?
Nope. Didn't you say clerical work is something even a kid could do?
It turns out I have no idea where to start. I should have prepared a manual for times like this. I've always relied on my staff for hands-on work. I never thought you guys were handling such complicated tasks.
You prohibit manual creation, remember? It's your own fault.
Shut up! I'm asking you to come in. I know everything will be solved if you are here.
Well, there's a manual.
What?
I got permission from your boss and made one just in case.
Where is it? Tell me, I'll check right now.
There's no need to tell you.
Why the heck not?
Because you'll never have a chance to use it.
I don't understand.
You labeled me a liar and fired me.
But it's you who's getting the boot. What? Are you saying I'm getting fired?
Yep.
Look, we are in an emergency here. Instead of spouting nonsense, tell me where the manual is now.
It's not nonsense. The reason I went to the head office wasn't just to submit my resignation. It was to report your misdeeds.
What? What the heck did I do? You better not have snitched on me for saying you're fired. Just so you know, I didn't get you fired. You quit on your own.
I didn't say anything really. I just asked them to check the security camera footage.
Security camera?
Oh, you didn't know? In our office, we've had cameras installed for a few years now to prevent misconduct.
I wasn't told about that.
Well, they're discreetly placed. You've only been working there for a year. It's understandable if you didn't know.
Hold on a sec. Does that mean our office is in full view of the head office?
That's right. Your habit of dumping work on your staff and forcing employees who want to take a day off due to their child's illness to come in. They know everything.
Then I need you even more to come back.
Why?
I want you to clear things to them. Can't you testify that I haven't done anything wrong?
Don't joke with me. Why do I have to give false testimony? I'll be in trouble if I'm forced to quit now. I still have a mortgage to pay, and my daughter's college tuition too. You're probably struggling to find another job anyway, right? I'll rescind the firing, so come back to work right away. I don't need you to rescind anything. I'm not in any trouble. Oh. Actually, my husband is the CEO of a company. Since they need extra help in the office, he asked me to lend a hand. I'm already in the process of joining them. I won't be coming back there. Your husband is a CEO? Well, I'm busy, so I'll excuse myself now. Wait! Marsha! Marsha, please answer the phone. What now, Harold? Please stop bothering me. You're not my boss anymore. Never mind that. I was summoned by my boss just now. He gave me a termination letter. Oh, really? This is all you're doing. Is it? You snitched about me to the head office. No way. I just wanted them to know about the situation in the department. So I just asked them to check the security camera footage. I'm telling you, it was unnecessary. Damn it. I worked so hard to climb the ladder. I thought I was on a fast track to success. Well, if you got fired, there's nothing we can do about it. Just work hard at a new place. Don't talk like it's someone else's problem. Because it is. You said your husband is the CEO, right? Yeah, so? Can I come work for him? Excuse me? I got fired because of you. As an apology, you should tell him to hire me. No way. Why not? Having experienced personnel like me would be helpful for your husband, wouldn't it? Experienced or not, you were always just reading the newspaper at your desk and yelling at us, weren't you? Hey, I did work behind the scenes, you know. And yelling was just a form of guidance. I see. In any case, he doesn't need a high-handed person like you in his company. Good luck with your job search. Are you not willing to help out a former boss you've been indebted to? Indebted? I'm the one who suffered from your unreasonable actions. Suffered? That's an exaggeration. In a company that boasts about creating a supportive environment for employees with children, you tried to force me to work when my child wasn't well. When I asked to take a day off, you spewed absurd remarks like leaving my 2-year-old home alone to nap. When I didn't comply, you baselessly accused me of lying about my child's illness and declared that I was fired, despite having no authority to do so. I apologize for that. Apologizing won't cut it, you know. You managed to find a new job smoothly, so why complain? I did, but you could have messed up someone's life completely. We were short-staffed at work. I was overwhelmed too. Anyway, there's no way my husband's company would hire you. Please, it's too hard to change jobs at this age. Can we end this now? Wait! I'm gonna pick my child now. Hold on, what about hiring me? You're too persistent, so I'm blocking you. Take care and good luck. Hey, wait! Marsha! Damn it! Not even marked as red! Portia, it's been a while. Haley, long time no see. How are you? Everyone's doing great. Happy to hear. How about you? Are things getting better now that Harold's gone? Yeah, I actually enjoy working now. The new director values the team unlike the previous one. And thanks to the manual you created, work is flowing smoothly. That's wonderful. By the way, have you heard any rumors about Harold? No, I blocked him. I don't know what's been happening since he was let go. Well, his wife slapped him with a divorce. What? Divorce? He's been having a hard time finding a job. I don't know if it's his age or his lack of ability, but whenever he interviews, he always gets rejected. His wife got fed up and left him. Jeez, I remember he had a daughter in college. Is he okay with the divorce? Well, his wife used to be a Korean woman working for a major company. After he lost his job, she quickly found a job and has been working hard. So she has no problem without him. She'd rather leave the man who gets fired from the company for bullying his staff. She moved out with their daughter and they're living in an apartment now. So, Harold is stuck in his house with the remaining mortgage. All alone, living a lonely life it seems. Kind of pitiful, but he brought it on himself. You mentioned he was going to face consequences, remember? It seems that came true, so I thought I'd share the news with you. I didn't expect him to be left by his wife, though. You're working at your husband's company, right? Yeah, it's helpful to have a workplace that understands the challenges of raising a child. I miss working with you, but I'm gonna try enjoying my work. Yeah, let's both do our best. All right then, chat again soon. According to what I heard from a former colleague, Haley, it seems Harold gave up on securing a full-time job. Currently, he's juggling part-time jobs, desperately paying off his mortgage, and leading a lonely, impoverished life. It seems he's worried about facing old age alone. He's been enthusiastically attending singles parties. However, no one's interested in poor middle-aged man who doesn't have a regular job, so I hear he's been depressed. As for me, I'm happily working in the accounting department at my husband's company. There are many other moms raising kids in the office, so we all collaborate and strive together.
Good evening, Kevin. How are you? This is Karen from Kendrick Industries. Hello, Karen. How are you? Thank you for your business always. I got your number from my husband. Sorry to text you this late at night. Is it a good time? No problem. I'm always here for you. What can I do for you today? I hope it's not an emergency. Was there any problem with our product? Well, it is kind of an emergency for you. It's a bit shocking. I thought it would be better if I waited until you're done with work. A bit shocking? I'll get straight to the point. We're discontinuing business with your company at the end of this month. You won't have to deliver any more products from next month. Thank you for all your help over the years. What? Are you going to stop doing business with us? Wait, what do you mean? I mean exactly what it means. I'm terribly sorry about this. I've decided to replace all your products with inexpensive ones made in Mexico. I need to cut costs drastically, so our contract will be terminated. It was due for renewal, but we decided not to renew. Oh no, that's not a good thing to hear so suddenly. You are the biggest customer for us. And next month? That's too soon. It's already been decided. We're also in a difficult situation due to the recent recession. Please understand. I'm sure the recession has been hard on you too, but next month is too soon. I don't understand. It's a matter of life and death for a small company like ours. Please let me talk to you and Mr. Montana at least once. Unfortunately, he's in a business trip until the middle of the next month. His schedule is packed. Oh no. Please, will you reconsider? We've been doing business together since my father's era, and more than 15 years since I took over this company. The products we make cannot be replaced with any others. We make the best parts for you. I'm proud of the precision and care we give our products. So please give us another chance. Oh my God, you're so persistent. What? I don't care how long you've been doing business with us or how good your products are. It doesn't matter. All we care about is the price. We just need to make a good profit and grow our business so that my son can be the successor soon. What do you mean? You must know that I'm Mr. Kendrick's second wife, right? I know that, but I have a son with my ex. He's fresh out of college. I want my son to take over the business. Montana has another son between him and his first wife. I want to prove my son is better than him. I'm helping him make some achievements so that people recognize he's more qualified. That's why I'm letting you go. Cutting production costs is an easy way to improve performance, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. Are you saying you're cutting us so your son can take over the business? Well, that's right. High craftsmanship and loyalty. Our customers don't care about those. Those parts are not visible from the outside anyways. So, I decided to use cheaper parts to cut our production costs. You don't care about us? We worked so hard for your company. It's none of my business. No one cares how many small businesses you guys go out of business. My son and my life depend on it. I can't lose against my husband's ex-wife. Anyway, I don't need you guys anymore. Please do not contact us. Okay, I won't anymore. Please tell Mr. Kendrick that I appreciate all his kindness. That's not necessary. Don't ever show your face to me again. Kevin, it's been a while. It's me, Tony. I used to work for you. Tony, it's been so long. How have you been? How's your business going? We're doing just fine, thanks. I'm using my experience from when I was working for you. I value the relationships I have with people. Well, to be honest, things are still a bit chaotic though. You know, I saw you in the newspaper article the other day. A young, talented CEO. That's such an exaggeration. It was a small article in a local newspaper. Don't say that. You've grown a lot. Thanks to you and your father. It's not about me today. Is it true Kendrick Industries terminated the contract with you? You're pretty quick on the uptake. I heard that some of my partners were cut off too. Montana is one of your biggest clients. Yeah, well, it's true. Mrs. Kendrick texted me the other day. I haven't been able to talk to Mr. Kendrick though. But it's a hell out of a big damage. I'm not saying we will be dead, but I don't know what we'll do. Well, if you're okay, will you work with us? Huh? I want to expand my business. I'd really like to have your help. Well, I wanted to talk to you sooner. But it's been less than a year since I started this business. I didn't want you to think I was relying on you. I knew you guys were busy with Montana too. So, if you're no longer working for Kendrick, could you help me? I'd be very grateful and happy to help. I'm the one who has to ask for your help. Really? I'm so happy. Well, I'd like to talk about the details. Can I come by tomorrow? I want to say hi to everyone else too. You can come by anytime. You're more than welcome. Thank you, Tony. No problem. I'm glad I can finally return the favor. See you tomorrow. Kevin? I need the parts delivered by tomorrow. How many can you do? What? Look who it is, Mrs. Kendrick. What delivery? I thought you were done with us. You're getting cheaper parts from Mexico. That's the problem. No one there speaks English, so it's hard even to place an order. There's a strike, and production suddenly stops. We used a cheap shipment company. Their container ship had an accident and sank. We didn't have insurance, so the shipping costs were higher than expected. And when we finally received our shipment, the parts were poorly made that we couldn't use them. Now our production line stopped and we're having a hard time. I see. That's terrible. We'll end up losing a lot of money. I'm done with them. I want to use your product again. Can we renew our contract and deliver the product as soon as possible? Your price has to be the same as the product from Mexico. You give me a 30% discount. I decline. What? There is no way I would sign such an unfair contract, even if the contract price was the same as before. I will never do business with Kendrick Industries again. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's what I mean. I won't sign a new contract. I won't make any new contracts, and we won't make any of your orders. Why not? We're having a hard time. It's none of our business. You're not our customer anymore. Hey, do you know how many years we've been giving you jobs? You're ungrateful. That's what I want to say. You were able to make a profit because of our products, but you didn't care about us at all. You told me that length of the relationship wasn't worth a penny. You're the one who said that, aren't you? Also, the 30% discount is ridiculous. I won't make any profit. Okay, then we keep the same as before. Deliver them soon. Just get it done. Did you hear what I said? I won't deliver again. Besides, I'm on a tight schedule with another company right now. Sorry. Huh? Do you really think you can act like that toward us? I can destroy a small company like yours in a heartbeat. Go ahead, crush us if you can. I'm telling you, it's the same for us. All the companies you cut off are on our side. They all say they would never do business with you again. We've told everyone in our industry about this. No one will work with you anymore. Huh? Hey, then I can get any parts from anyone. I can't make anything. I'm sure you're right. Wait! Please! Please, please! I apologize. I apologize. Please reconsider. Please. We will go out of business. People don't care about a company with no humanity. No one will be troubled if you go out of business. Your son wouldn't have lasted long anyway. That's not fair. That's terrible. Help me. You're paying for your mistake. Partnerships are very important in business. Don't look down on small businesses' craftsmanship. Now, please leave me alone. After that, Mrs. Kendrick visited me crying for help. I told her I would call the police, and she ran away and never came back. Later, Mr. Kendrick returned from his business trip and discovered the company's devastation. He was so angry that he kicked out Mrs. Kendrick and her son. Mr. Kendrick visited all the companies they cut off and apologized. Everyone accepted his apology and decided to work together again. Mr. Kendrick and Mrs. Kendrick are separated now. If she hadn't been so greedy, they could have been successful. What a waste of time and money. As for me, I've been very busy with Tony's and Kevin's industries. We've got more people and machines thriving like ever before. It's all thanks to Tony, who saved me that time. I sincerely feel that truthfulness is essential in business.
Hey, Nancy, what is this mess? I can't believe it. A housewife who doesn't clean and goes out early in the morning to have fun? Are you getting this message? Donna, I'm at work. I'm not out having fun. Just get home and clean up right now. It's unacceptable to leave the house in such a chaotic state. I'll clean up as soon as I get home from work. Besides, I did tidy up a bit this morning. But with kids around, things just get messy again in no time. That's just an excuse. And look, there's laundry piling up too. I plan to take care of it tonight. Are you saying you won't be back until tonight? You know I have to leave the house early for work, right? It's impossible to finish all the chores in the morning. Housework should be done first thing in the morning. If the house isn't in order, the whole day goes wrong. I understand that, but that's only possible for full-time housewives, you know. It's normal for working moms to be out during the day. Doing housework at night has become more common. A wife's first priority should be housework, not her job. If you can't keep up with it, you should just quit your job. That's not an option. Housework isn't just for women. And actually, Ted helps out too. Letting him do housework? You're a disgrace as a wife. And I bet dinner tonight is going to be store-bought food again, isn't it? Honestly, unhealthy meals every night? You're really hopeless. Store-bought food? I rely on them maybe 2 or 3 times a month, but I mostly cook myself. Don't lie. You can't fool me just by putting them in different containers. I even checked the fridge earlier. It's obvious those are from the store. Donna, why do you hate store-bought food so much? They're expensive, too salty, and bad for your health. Serving that to your family? It's proof you don't care enough. But Donna, they're a lifesaver for working moms. I know homemade is best, but when things get too busy, sometimes you just have to rely on them. But having them almost every night? Absolutely not. I told you it's not every night. Plus, they've gotten better lately, and they're more balanced too. If you've got money to spend on that, why not save more instead? I don't think we need to worry so much about that. I'm working too, you know. We're managing just fine together. By the way, did you enter our house without asking again? Checking our laundry, peeking in our fridge. Could you please stop doing things like that? How dare you ask me that? This is my house, so I can do as I please. That defeats the purpose of living separately. What's wrong with checking on where my son lives? Anyway, please don't come into our place when we're not home. And if you plan to visit, let us know in advance. Giving orders to me? Why did I end up with such a defiant and selfish daughter-in-law? Disaster! I'm going back to work now. What? I told you to come back immediately. Even you, who's never worked, should know that's impossible. This is exactly why I was against Ted marrying a woman who doesn't stay home. The neighbors might even gossip that he doesn't earn enough, so you have to work. The only stay-at-home wife is the one who lives 2 doors down. Oh, I forgot you were a stay-at-home wife too, sorry. You're being sarcastic. Are you mocking stay-at-home wives? I'm not mocking anyone. You think working and earning money makes you better? Ugh, this is why you don't care if the house is neglected. That's not it. Every family has its own solution, so it doesn't matter whether the wife stays home or works. No one these days looks down on a working wife. Now I really have to get back to work. Wait, Nancy? Gotta go. Wait, what about the cleaning? The laundry? Honey, sorry to bother you at work. I need a favor. What's up? Can you pick up Roger today? A couple of my colleagues called in sick or had personal issues, so I can't get away. No problem for me. I'm definitely leaving on time. Thanks so much. Honestly, if my mom could pick him up, we wouldn't have to rush around like this. She's got plenty of free time, but she never budges. Yeah, she insists it's my job. No matter how much I ask her, she just won't do it. By the way, I got a message from her. Did you guys argue again? She sent me, "You wouldn't want to eat store-bought food every day, right? Make your wife quit her job." She's always quick when it comes to stuff like that, huh? So, what's this about? I'm not sure either. For some reason, she thinks I'm serving store-bought food for dinner every night. She keeps telling me to stop because it's expensive and unhealthy. She lectured me about it again this morning. What the heck? You always cook from scratch. Like she's one to talk. She sneaks food from our fridge, and then she complains about you? Exactly. There have been so many times when I've had to cook dinner all over again because she took what I made early in the morning. I'm really sorry about her. Even when I tried to talk to her, she just won't listen. It's okay. It's not your fault. I just can't understand what's going on in her head. Me neither. I'd like to change the lock on the door, but I'm sure she'll make a big deal. Yeah, and she does dote on Roger despite everything. Oh, by the way, can you reserve his birthday cake? I was planning to stop by the bakery with him after picking him up today. Oh, right. His birthday party is this Saturday. Ask him what he wants and tell the staff when you place the order. Got it. Leave it to me. Sorry for asking so much, but thanks again. No worries. Good luck with your work. Nancy, I told you over and over that store-bought food is not okay, but you clearly don't listen at all. It's Saturday, and since I knew you'd be home today, I decided to do a thorough house check, only to be shocked by the amount of pre-packed food you've got. Are you working today too? You must be. Using work as an excuse, you're skimping on cooking again, even on a Saturday. And fried chicken, of all things. Such an unhealthy choice. Just because Roger loves it doesn't mean you should feed him such greasy food. And what's this potato salad? It's drenched in mayonnaise and way too high in calories. This is definitely bad for Roger's health. And why is there a huge cake? How could you give him something so sweet? What kind of food education are you giving them? Back in the day, cakes were for special occasions only, not something you just have lying around. You probably got this for Ted and Roger since you're out during the day, but this is absolutely not acceptable. The size is ridiculous too. Are you trying to make your husband and son overweight? Don't tell me you're unaware of the dangers of sugar. Too much of it doesn't just cause cavities and obesity. It increases the risk of diabetes. If you keep this up, Roger will have serious health issues when he's older. And did you know that too much sugar can also make people more emotionally unstable? Feeding them this stuff makes you a failure as a mother and a wife. Donna, answer the phone. What is it, Nancy? Aren't you working today? I'm off today. I just got home after running some errands, but did you do this? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. What on earth happened in my kitchen? All the food and the cake I prepared are gone. Oh, that! What was that awful half-hearted cooking? We know store-bought food is terrible in both taste and nutrition. I couldn't let my precious son and grandson eat that garbage, so I threw it all out. Oh my God, you threw it out? I felt bad wasting it, but it was for the sake of Ted and Roger. This is outrageous. Whose fault is it? You should be ashamed, feeding your family bad food every single day. I've had enough. Come over to my house right now. I'm going to teach you how to cook properly. And while we're at it, I might as well show you how to clean and do laundry from scratch. Today is going to be a full day of training for you as a daughter-in-law. Donna, did you forget what day it is today? I have no idea. Whatever your plans are, they don't concern me. Now hurry up and get over here. Are you enjoying making your grandson cry? What do you mean? What's this got to do with Roger? You really forgot. I'm sure I told you about it. What are you talking about? Enough with the chatter. Just come over here. I'm too stunned to say anything more. I'll leave the rest to Ted, so you can discuss it with him. Wait. How dare you talk like that without admitting your own faults? Mom, we need to talk. Oh, Ted, I was just about to call you. Okay. Ugh, listen to this. Nancy was planning to feed you and Roger store-bought food, even on the weekend. She really is a hopeless woman. The food you threw away was prepared for Roger's birthday party. What? Even the cake. He went to the bakery himself and ordered it. He was so excited about it. Roger's birthday? Yes, that fried chicken and potato salad, he specifically asked for that. Nancy got up early this morning and made them from scratch. Wait, they were homemade? Yup. She could have bought fried chicken, but she insisted on making it herself for Roger. She carefully controlled the oil temperature to get it crispy, and the potato salad was packed with Roger's favorite ingredients, made in a healthy way. Mom, it's awful that you just threw away such a carefully prepared meal based on looks alone. But And that's not all. The cake wasn't just any cake. It was an original design made just for Roger. Original? Yeah, he came up with the design himself and told the bakery what he wanted. That bakery is known for using high-quality ingredients. They don't use any additives. They keep the sugar low, and they focus on the natural flavors of the ingredients. Nancy wanted to order from them because she knew it'd be a healthy option. Oh my God! I didn't know! Didn't you notice anything on the cake? Well, it said happy birthday on it. Oh! The actual birthday is the day after tomorrow, but we plan to celebrate today with his close friends. Nancy's parents are also coming over, so while the three of us went to pick them up at the airport, you threw everything out. Oh no! Nancy put her heart into making those meals for Roger, and now it's all ruined. And he was so looking forward to that cake. I completely forgot about his birthday. How could you forget your only grandchild's birthday? He's inconsolable, you know. No, but still, I had to throw the food away. Nancy's always buying store-bought stuff, so I assumed this time was the same. I didn't want you and Roger to eat unhealthy food, so I did it out of kindness. How is that kindness? Even if the chicken and potato salad weren't homemade, it's unforgivable to just throw away food like that. But... And Mom, you've been complaining that Nancy relies on store-bought food because she's too busy with work. But that only happens when both of us have to work late and can't find the time to cook. It doesn't happen often, and usually, either she or I cook. Oh, come on! I've checked the leftovers in your fridge from time to time, and they all look store-bought. That just shows how good Nancy is at cooking. No way! Didn't you know? Her family runs a popular restaurant that's hard to book. She has a chef's license, and right now, she's working in the kitchen at her brother's restaurant, which she opened as an extension of the family business. There's no way she could be bad at cooking. This is the first time I hear about it. It was mentioned when you first met her family. Was it? You should have at least remembered the name of the restaurant. You've never been great at listening to people. And it's the same with Roger's birthday party. I'm pretty sure I reminded you multiple times that we were celebrating today. And another thing, why do you treat food so carelessly? Cooking isn't just about making food. It's about putting care and love into what you're making. Don't you understand that your selfish actions hurt others? Well, I understand, but... But what? You must have something to say. Go ahead, I'm listening. Well... I guess you have nothing else to say. Well, it's time to end this living arrangement. No, what are you saying? Neither Nancy nor I can live next door to you any longer. But if you move away, Roger will be sad. He loves me. You don't have to worry about that. Why not? He said he doesn't like you anymore because you didn't celebrate his birthday. No! He also said he doesn't like you even more because you're always mean to his mom. He doesn't want to see you anymore. You're lying. I've always spoiled him and helped babysit. You did spoil him sometimes, but only when you felt like it. And you never took him to the park or picked him up from school, did you? Even when we were swamped with work, you said that raising him was the mother's job. He noticed that, you know. He also listened, feeling sad, when you kept making snide remarks to Nancy every day. I can't believe this. Believing you when you said you were lonely after Dad passed and agreeing to live next door was a mistake. You said we'd support each other, but instead, all you've done is cause trouble. Moreover, making my wife and son unhappy? I won't forgive that, even if you are my mother. Ted, I'm coming over right now. Let's talk this out. Don't come. Why not? You'll only embarrass yourself if you do. What? We have Roger's friends and their moms here for the birthday party. Nancy's parents too. Oh. Everyone's upset and disappointed with what you've done, especially Nancy's parents who work in the food industry. They're furious. And some of the moms here know you well. Don't embarrass yourself any further. It's humiliating for me as your son. No, please, Ted. I'll apologize to Nancy and Roger. Please, don't talk about moving away. Ted! Donna kept persistently calling both Ted and me, but we turned off our phones and ignored her. We rescheduled and had a fun celebration for Roger's birthday later on. Of course, Donna wasn't there. We enjoyed ourselves in the backyard while she stayed quiet next door, probably listening to all the noise we were making. She eventually started crying to us, apologizing frantically, asking for forgiveness, and begging us not to abandon her because she didn't want to be alone. But we didn't change our minds and moved away the month after the birthday party. We left while she was away, making sure she wouldn't follow us, and didn't give her our new address. Ted hasn't blocked her just in case. According to him, even though she says she's sorry, she's still talking badly about me, saying mother should stay home instead of working. She wants us to live closer to her again, but I have no intention of ever seeing her again.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.